look, if they lose to the Raiders on Sunday, there's going to be full-fledged panic. There's going to be screaming and yelling and running through the streets because at 1-2, then going to Atlanta and to the Chargers, I think people will say the season's over. Now, if Jaden doesn't play and they lose, it may have a different context and a different perspective. By the way, I'm with you. I think if he's not 100%, you don't play him Sunday. But I think if he is 100%, you play him. But if there is any sort of concern about the knee and he's not exactly 100%, you don't have to play him in this game. You would have to play him in a late season meaningful playoffs or go home game or a playoff game itself if he weren't 100%. If he were, say, a little bit hobbled, yeah, you play your best players in those games. I mean, there's a difference between being hurt and injured. But I think if there's any risk at all, they won't do it. I think it's totally different from last year. And of course, if Dan were the owner, first of all, they would have traded up and picked Caleb Williams. So we wouldn't even have Jaden on the team. And if Jaden were on the team, he would be pressing the head coach to play him regardless, as he did with RG3 a week after the LCL injury against the Cleveland Browns back in 2012.